I'm Hans. I'm a tour guide in Namibia in the Namib Desert, the oldest desert in the world. It's very exciting. Get ready for the ride of your life in the Namib Desert.
Heaven deliver me. Hans, tell my children I love them. If the wife survives, tell her I love her.
See, normally they are 50 degrees, but that's from all the same pushing. From the 25, yeah.
I love you, Allison. I've always loved you. Bye, honey. I don't know. She'll be passed out back there. That was straight down. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Hans, if we go up here, we're gonna die. How about an electrocardiogram? Straight down. I'm in the death seat.
Suppose I'm going to get dropped because nobody can just say, why did I come this way?
You have an adventure-loving force in there. Pretty amazing. We are still west of Walvis Bay, and it's very hard to believe anything grows out here in the middle of the Namib desert, except for the amazing NARAS fruit growing over deep underground water. The tough exterior gives way to a real sweet avocado-tasting pulp. You see it right here. The natives eat these and use them medicinally for stomach pain. Namibia's deep water port is Walvis Bay, population of about 62,000. And of course, 1 million beautiful flamingos. You see them right here in Flamingo Lagoon. Just across from Flamingo Lagoon is the fanciest hotel in town, a hotel owned by the Chinese. Let's take a quick walk around Walvis Bay. Here's a little healthcare advice for us guys, just in case you were wondering. Due north out of Walvis Bay is the town of Swakopmund. And a little west of Swakopmund is the Mondesa Township, established back in the 1950s, and it's all about hope. Poor people from around southern Africa come to the township with nothing, zero, and the hope of escaping blinding poverty. The Namibian government gives a little bit of hope in the form of tiny home sites, and then families scavenge materials to build crude homes. There are community water wells, and some of the homes even have indoor plumbing and even big screen TVs. Now, over the years, if a family is successful, hope turns into reality, and that family can buy an inexpensive home nearby. Obviously, there is no limit to how far you can go with hard work. We again headed out in 4x4s north of Swakopmund along the Skeleton Coast for a little exploring. This is a sea salt mining camp. What they do is take seawater, put it on a bed of canvas, let the sun dry it up, and then harvest it. That little guy, you see him right there, is a jackal. Never seen one before. Kind of played footsie with him, chasing him along the dunes. He was way too quick for me. West of Walvis Bay, deep in the Namib Desert, is the world's oldest plant, WELWITSCHIA mirabilis. This one is estimated at 1,500 years old. Now, the plant gets its water from sea clouds that periodically roll in the early morning hours. They leave droplets on the leaves, droplets to be absorbed. About 50 miles west of Swakopmund, I realized a lifelong dream, visiting the moon. This very rough, barren desert area is called Landscapes of the Moon. See what you think. A little bit of historical background. Namibia became a German colony, German Southwest Africa, in 1884. From 1904 to 1907, the Herero and Namaqua tribes took up arms against the brutal Germans. And that is before the government declared genocide, open season on all blacks, as the Germans systematically killed 10,000 Namaqua, about half the population, and approximately 65,000 Herero, about 80% of that population. This statue, still standing in Swakopmund, celebrates the German colonialism. We are down south now in the old city of Lüderitz, seemingly a city lost in time. One of the shop owners here told me that the Germans used to be the majority of the population in Lüderitz. However, today there are only about 300 Germans left in the entire town. This old German Lutheran church dates back to 1911.
Heinz. I will be your guide today, and we are going south of Lüderitz to search for diamonds and to see an old abandoned whaling station.
We are south of Lüderitz, exploring the Namib Desert and searching for diamonds right here on the beach. Back in the late 1920s, prospectors discovered diamonds just laying on the beach. A diamond boom followed, but more about that in our next adventure. Hang tight. And by the way, it has been a while since they found any diamonds here south of Lüderitz. This is an abandoned whaling station out on the beach. What we do is kill the whales, drag them in, put the blubber in those tanks, boil it down. About 10 miles west of Lüderitz is the old abandoned town of Kolmanskuppe. Here's the story. In 1908, a Namibian railway worker by the name of Zacharias Lawala was shoveling sand when he saw stones shining in the moonlight. Lawala's German employer identified them. Ever guess? Diamonds. But it wasn't to last. Intensive mining depleted the area, and by the 30s, the town's fate was sealed when the richest diamond fields ever known were found out on the beach. I showed you the area earlier. Interesting, at the height of Kolmanskuppe's riches, 12% of the world's diamonds were found right here. Today, a photo stop of great beauty. And if you were wondering, that's the old bowling alley.